Hello and welcome to another episode of Comic Book Reviews. If you love comics as much as I do, you're going to subscribe to my channel. I review comics for Comic Crusaders. I also have my own franchises, Adolescent Radioactive Samurai Platypi and Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter. They're available on Comics Central, Indie Planet, and Comixology. Check them out. Stay tuned to this broadcast for more information. Also, like the Facebook pages for each franchise. Hello and welcome to another program of Comic Book Reviews. I'm your host, Kevin Given. And this week we're going to review Fantastic Four number 8 and Batman Beyond number 30. First, let's look at the Fantastic Four number 8. And they are all prisoners of Dr. Doom, and he has accomplished the impossible. Galactus is helpless before him. He has been brought down by the Lady Victorious, and now Latveria seems to be the most powerful country on Earth. Dr. Doom himself empowered Lady Victorious with the power cosmic, and now he appears to be succeeding in his bid to overtake the world. Yeah, I gotta do a little mad scientist laugh in with that one. But anyway, the creative team of Dan Slott and Cooter Caselli Marquezin Brown. Dan Slott is bringing the Fantastic Four back to their roots. Victor Von Doom is finally the badass that he was when he was first created, and he is on another insane mission to rule over planet Earth. He has the Fantastic Four in traps that they seemingly can't get out of, just like the good old Lee and Kirby era. He also has the mighty Galactus, one of the most powerful creatures in the galaxy, apparently helpless, and is harnessing his natural energy for the benefit of Latveria. All this greatness and a cool new villain in the person of Zora Vukovic. I haven't loved the Fantastic Four this much since the first 100 issues. Dan Slott must have grown up idolizing these characters as much as I have. Franklin winds up disobeying his aunt in his zeal to help the team, and now the rest of Team Fantastic is trying to bring him back to the fold. Each page brings a new tension to this tale and makes us want to keep turning those pages. Great stuff includes Reed's ability to reason with Doom and get under his skin. Also Ben's stubbornness and his strength, not just physical, but emotional as well. Cooter Caselli Marquezin Brown bring a sense of urgency to these pages that helps build the tension. The opening pages with the helpless look on Galactus' face gives the reader a sense of despair for the fate of the foursome, not to mention the planet Earth as a whole. Highlights include Franklin's nightmare and the splash showing Latverians working on the pipeline to Galactus. In conclusion, this is an exciting chapter as Doom once again seems to be succeeding in his quest for total world domination. I always love it when Doom puts our quintessential quartet in seemingly inescapable traps, especially when they're more ingenious than the previous traps. Marvel, at least with the Fantastic Four, seem to be getting back to basics and putting fun back in their comics. Susan plays a pivotal role by this issue's end as she shows Doom his... Nope, no spoilers. To be continued. The overall score is 4 stars with a 9.3 rating from this comic book reviewer. Now let's look at Batman Beyond number 30. An intriguing opening to this issue. How many Robins can the Joker kill? Of course, in the world of comic books, not everything is as it appears. One man's dream is another man's nightmare. You say tomato, I say tomato. It's all in the delivery. It's all perception. What are we perceiving here? No spoilers, of course, but it's one view of the future, and is it really the Joker? A lot of ground to cover in this issue. Looking at the creative team, Dan Jurgens seems to be preparing us for massive changes in Batman Beyond. It was good to see futuristic versions of some of Batman's old allies appearing out of the woodwork. And is Matt McGinnis ready to take on the Robin mantle? The struggle Terry has keeping his little brother on a leash is one of the strong points to this story. Have we witnessed the final fate of the Joker here? It would seem so, but we can't always trust our senses. Great stuff includes the way the Joker is introduced in this issue and the conflict between Terry and Matt. Doc Shaner gives us an opening splash of the Joker. Make no bones about it, he's the original deal, not a successor like Terry McGinnis is to the Batman. He's wrinkled, he's hunched over. But I wonder, is his natural hair gray with him just dyeing it green? Or has it never changed color? Inquiring minds want to know. Shaner conveys the appropriate emotional responses to the situation at hand. Sadness, confusion, anger at the Joker's final fate, Matt's eagerness to jump into battle, and our hero's notable concern over his irrational behavior. Highlights include the splash of Terry McGinnis' Batman and the final panels with our guest star. In conclusion, an awesome adventure with Robin trying to hide his fear of Batman's enemies, the Bat-Team's inability to escape the final fate of the Clown Prince of Crime, and the remaining Joker's inability to function without their fearless leader. It seems like our heroes have wrapped things up and solved the case, but... Nah, no spoilers. To be continued. Overall score, 3 stars and 8.9 rating from this comic book reviewer. If you love comics as much as I do, you're going to subscribe to my channel. I review comics for Comic Crusaders. I also have my own franchises, Adolescent Radioactive Samurai Platypi and Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter. They're available on Comics Central, Indie Planet, and Comixology. Check them out. Stay tuned to this broadcast for more information. Also, like the Facebook pages for each franchise. And check out my Patreon site for some neat original artwork and shows that you won't find on YouTube. And that was our look at comic book reviews for this week. Until next time, this is Kevin Gibbons saying so long and keep reading those comics.